Hi, Johnny Brendis. Happy birthday to the second floor. If anybody has seen shows up here, it's fun to be up here for the third consecutive Ignite. But I just want to say, everybody, we did it. If anybody that followed us, yeah, so it's open streets is the thing where there's no cars and there's people instead, but it's going to be called something else. I'll get into that. But the point is we did it, and it is September 24th on South Street from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., so don't stay up too late on the 23rd. Get up early on the 24th and have a good time. But I just want to go a quick recap. So in November last year, I was actually able to talk here at Ignite and kind of introduce the idea of what is open streets and what does it mean and all these different words. And I love words. Whoever the words guy, come on, this is good. So what does it mean? Then in March, they said, you know what, that was good. We think this is real, so we're going to give you that $1,000 check. So we took that $1,000 check and we used it, I think, as well as we could. But when we came back here, I sort of infamously wore orange pants that night, and I'm still proud of that, but I did it, and it's okay. But the point is that open streets are everywhere. There's 125 across North America alone. People just get out and they have fun in the streets, and they do crazy dancing routines or other things. The point is that you're not getting hit by a bus or a car. And so you can get out and do these things. So little kids and families can get out and enjoy things, eat ice cream in the middle of the street. Moms with backpacks, kids playing with ridiculous costumes on their bikes. So all this stuff can happen when you take away cars from a street, even if it's just for a couple hours. You can even do yoga or dance or other crazy things. And this is stuff, all a reminder that streets are public spaces. People forget that all the time. Streets are public spaces. 100 years ago, kids used to play in streets all the time, and there were carts driving by. The difference? Cars. So the thing that happens with open streets is there are no cars on that day. They can come back later and do whatever they want, but for that little period, there are no cars, and so you can be relatively assured you will not be run over by a car that day. The city of Philadelphia has called this Philly Free Streets. It's twisting it. It is an open streets event, but it's called Free Streets, and it's going to be September 24th, next Saturday, from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., and it's a City of Philadelphia initiative. So we, Open Streets PHL, are an advocacy group. We are saying, do this. This should be good. We suggested this route that they take, and so the route we took is, what's the most cosmopolitan street in the city that everybody knows how to get to? South Street. So it's South Street from front to the river, the whole length of South Street, clear to cars. People can just go and do it, and it's going to continue into the park. But we worked with a lot of people in the city. If anybody has ever had a chance to work with the Office of Special Events, that's a clunky name. They are amazing people. All the parties you've done in the Parkway, all that crazy stuff, Office of Special Events does this. They're awesome. There's other people in the city that have done this. We have sponsors that do this. Open Streets PHL has become a sponsor. And what do we do with that $1,000 gigantic check? The physical check is somebody's living room. I don't know. But the money went to paying Penn Praxis, a study group that will they'll analyze the event. They'll look at who came and what did they like, what did they dislike, and did they like the route? Should it be somewhere else? Did businesses hate this or love this? All this stuff. We're going to study it, and we're going to release that study publicly because it's paid for by your funds. So we're going to say this is something that everybody needs to know. What is open streets and how can it be better? So I'll close real quick with, it is September 24th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on South Street, also into the park. So it's the River Trail, MLK Drive, and then up through the park. But I want everybody to have fun on South Street and have a good time there. Next Saturday, 8 a.m., be there sharp. And thank you all for your support.